Thank you so much for coming out to this race between Satorha and Ednolium. This should be a really great, fun race. My name is Fortify. I am joined by Justin Zane. How are you doing?
Good, how about yourself, Fortify? Hello, everyone. Hope
Doing
you're
well.
all doing well tonight.
We see both runners doing the casual high five across the webcams. Yeah, this is looking to be a great race. I mean, Sat needs no introduction. I'm sure anyone in the community knows not only who both of these runners are, but Sat specifically, top 3 runner of the game, in contention multiple times for world records. And then on the opposite side, we do have Ed, who up until the tournament was a glitchless only runner. So big props to him for getting and learning the route, a lot of these tricks so quickly. So
yeah, this is going to be a legendary matchup for sure tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Satorha channeling his inner power. I love Ed's attitude. He's such a great guy.
Yeah, Ed's pretty fun. Looks like the race is going to be getting started very momentarily here. Oh, and here we go. Good luck to both runners. This is going to be a very exciting race between Sat and Ed. And we are off. So once again, both of these runners are going to be running the short boost route, which does deviate from the space pseudo route that a lot of the Thoha bracket runners, myself included, are doing. So after the yellow Emmy kill and you grab Speed Booster, the runners are going to be heading, rather than to Ferenia for Quiet Robe sequence, they will be heading back to Artaria to grab the Grapple Beam as well as the Screw Attack. Ooh, Sat looking like a little bit of nerves are hitting him early on. Hopefully he can quiet the mind down a little bit.
Ed taking that bump there.
Sat off of it looks like Sat has actually been able to retake the lead off of just some really precise movement up through the Artaria climb. So 117 heading on a lane skip. Now we're heading to the early cloaked pseudos.
And he's
got them. Yeah.
Fortunately, Ed's running into some problems here.
Yeah,
he's got one. There he goes. Nice.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, these pseudos are notoriously difficult. So Sat now entering Corpius. We'll see if he can grab the coveted two-phase kill. Doesn't get a headlock, so.
Fortunately, he's already missed too many shots, so he's going to have to go through third phase. Ed also didn't get the headlock, unfortunately.
Ooh, Ed doing the tried and true jump. I love it. I love the boomer strats for Corpius.
Been a long time since I've seen that.
Exactly, yeah. I am a fan of it, though, and I was trying to figure out a consistent Corpius kill method. That was one of the ways I was trying for a while, so.
Good kill by Ed. It's a good thing he stopped that animation. I thought he accidentally went into it.
Yeah. So now that he's done with Corpius, he will be making his way past the second of 4 atoms, because presumably both runners will be going for atom skip. He'll be going for the second of 4 before heading to the water skip and subsequently the magus skip. which are able to both skips combined along with going into Corpius first for the early cloak, are able to let you skip most of Artaria and also not activate the Emmy until the very end of Artaria.
Question. I wonder if Sat's going to skip with this cutscene. He is. Okay.
Yeah, because both of these runners are running short boost, and so when you run short boost, you skip the trigger sequences for the item tutorial. So in order to do so, this is the first item tutorial that you skip.
First trial and bathwater skip. Nice.
Yeah, good job for Sat right there. Ed, not far behind.
See, I didn't know that about the short boost route for the skipping the cutscene.
Yeah, you are able to save about 6 seconds just off of the space pseudo route just by being able to skip the cutscene. Ed getting water skip first try.
Yeah, these runners are in the zone tonight. This is going to be a really, really good match.
Ooh, Ed missing the water platform skip. Oh, missing it again. This is another one of those very tricky, like, rhythm ones that if you fail it, it's a little unfortunate to yourself because it's like, oh, I should be getting this. Why am I not getting this? So, Sat with, I believe it was a 414 on the charge beam. So that's, he's moving right now. Unfortunately, with the water platform skip, and then with that unfortunate charge beam not opening, Ed is about 15 seconds behind at the moment, but I'm sure he'll be able to make up time, because there are a lot of essences and areas, I should say, of this run where time can be made up or lost very quickly. Both runners electing to grab the Artaria tank. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was, but this is my first time, so I'm a little jumbled, you know.
Yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Feel free to chime in with anything.
I just don't want to be like, oh, look, a butterfly.
Sat getting the spin falls down very quickly.
All right, coming up on Maga skip for Satorha.
Good spin falls from Ed as well. Head into the first thermal platform.
Uploading data.
And like Justin said, we are now heading to Maga skip for Sat. So we'll see if he's able to get this relatively quickly.
First try.
Oh, and he doesn't even he doesn't go for the more traditional setup. He just goes right into it, and yeah, gets it first try. Great job from Sat.
All right,
Ed now making
so
his
far
way.
behind.
Exactly.
Hopefully,
Yeah, this is a really close race so far.
He missed his first try. He's going for the. Okay, nice.
Going for more of the
Second
setup.
try.
Yeah, second try for Magus for Ed. Great job.
Satorha going for the quick kill.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he planted in time to get this kill.
Very
Good job,
nice.
Sat. Yeah. Yeah, that Emmy kill, that plant is deceptively hard to go for. It looks like you have enough time to knock the face shield off of it, but if you don't get onto the platform right at the certain time and then start shooting the face shield off, you won't have enough time, and then the Emmy will bonk you. So Good job from Sat. Ed, meanwhile, on his way. He will have to jump over it, yeah.
So as Fortified just said, like, you have to be quick about it. Like, there's no room for mistake
Oh, no,
for that
Ed.
quick kill. Oh.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
no.
Ed took a death. He didn't make it in time. If you accidentally ledge grab or even wall jump, you cannot go for the quick kill.
Yeah, an unfortunate, because with this Emmy in particular, if you do fail the kill, you do have to kill or blast off the face shield of the CU room. So unfortunate death from Ed there, but he should be able to make time back up right here.
Yeah, he will get the quick kill here. This one's a pretty free one since the Emmy's not coming right away. It gives you time to set up, and you can make a few mistakes.
A good benefit, I guess, like silver lining of failing the kill the first time is that you do normally have extra time to go for it on the second time. So
We're going up on the... All right, cool.
great damage boost from Sat.
I don't even know what to even call that trick, to be honest.
Catarus damage boost is, I think, what most of us call it. I'm sure there's a more technical name for it, but...
I only heard one person ever say, like, zip line skip.
That is fair. 8:55 heading to Catarus for Sat. That is an outstanding time getting into Catarus pre 9 minutes. Ed will now be making his way towards the Sat on the race stream on his phone, but Ed now making his way to the Catarus D-boost, so not too far behind Sat despite the death.
Very nice movement by Satora. This will be the last time we talk to Adam.
Yeah, the fourth and final time.
Ed going for the damage boost. Gets it. Nice.
Good. Both runners do get this damage boost. This damage boost is great to go for because it does save 7 seconds overtaking the magnet across the room. People in the chat are agreeing the zip skip does sound pretty good.
That is a catchy name. That is a nice name for it. All right,
Sat,
going for super boost. Very nice.
Nice. That is one of the most satisfying D boosts in the game, in my opinion, to go for is super boost right there.
100% agree with you. It's like after that, you feel like you can just conquer anything.
Honestly, though, yeah. Sat now making his way through the Hell Run. Really tight movement section ordinarily, but yeah, Sat can handle it pretty easily here. Ed now on his
nice.
Yeah, very good Emmy spawn. Ed now on his fourth and final Adam skip or Adam room before Adam skip. So
I wonder if Sat's gonna go for the Hell Pseudo.
I saw Sat practicing it a couple of times prior to his run today, so I believe that he will be going for Hell Pseudo. Also, I really like that strat that Ed just did. I might copy that.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Out of the way.
Smooth. Get any spawn for Satora?
Sat is going for Hell Pseudo. Let's see if he can get it. He only has 4 tries to get it.
Okay. So he went for 3.
Yeah,
that's
just
fair.
Yeah, so that should be a little bit of a blessing for Ed if he's able to get a decent health spawn.
Run into some issues with that little bird.
The silly plies, they're so annoying. All right,
Ed also
going for it. Let's see if he can get the Hell Run.
Hell Run.
Ooh, I'm not sure anymore. No.
Yeah, this is bad. Oh, gets
great
it.
Job
Very
from Ed.
nice. Just about
great job from Ed. You can even see it on his face. He's
laughing.
he's excited about that one. I'm so happy that that we were able to get face cam set up for this. Shout outs to again to shout outs again to Cheku and the rest of the SpeedGaming staff for the implementing the webcams. Sat now heading to Adam skip. This is going to be one of the biggest areas of time that Ed could potentially make up time with.
Fortunately misses the first. That looks good. He's got a second try. Very nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah, Sat is very consistent with Adam skip, so I would honestly be very shocked if it took him any other tries than third.
Oh,
Ooh,
Ed.
Ed with the first
pseudo,
try,
dude.
hell pseudo. Let's go. Great job. He's feeling it. That's gonna be a pretty big time save for him. Because not only did Sat fail to do it, he also had, because he failed to do it, he had to go around to hit it
First try is
from
an
the opposite
8-second
side.
time
So
save, correct?
I believe so about that. Yeah. So Ed feeling good now. We'll see if he can get a first or a second try Adam skip like Sat did. That on his way to where I died yesterday. See if he can get this melee. And he does.
Very nice. I can't tell
Ed
you
now
how many
with Adam
times
skip.
people have missed that melee. It's heartbreaking when it happens, but thankfully you got it.
The second try for Ed was pretty close.
Very nice.
Good job. I
Good
think
try.
that was it was fifth or sixth. Yeah.
Ooh, had some trouble there. All right.
Yeah. Just
That's
didn't
awesome.
get the just didn't get
Good
the
recovery though.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, they are not far behind one another. This is really awesome.
Yeah. This is looking to be a good race so far.
Nice.
First try on the pseudo there.
IQ dropper with the 10 gifted subs in chat. Awesome.
Ooh, thank you for supporting SpeedGaming 5. All right, let's see if Ed can get this movement as well.
Very
All right,
nice.
so confirmed. I'm just bad at the trick.
Ooh. I think he lost where he was real quick.
Yeah, good recovery though.
Yes, very much.
Sat finally in Dyren now, so the runners are going to be making a quick pit stop into Dyren in order to grab the wide beam before heading back to Cataris to deal with the green Emmy, because the green Emmy in Cataris is being locked behind a wide beam door or wide beam cover. So the runners have to enter Dyren to grab the wide beam before heading back, as like in true classic Metroidvania exploration. Come back when you have another item, kind of a thing.
All right, Ed heading to Dyren as well. 16:24 time hitting the elevator. Really good. I want to say they're about probably 50 seconds apart from one another.
It might be a bit more, but about that. I don't think it's more than a minute and a half, but it's between 50 seconds and I think a minute and 5. It's somewhere around there. But like we said, despite both runners having completed Adam skip, this is still a very close race.
Oh yeah,
With,
absolutely. And anything can still happen too, especially we know with this route.
A lot of movements that can go wrong, some boss strats that could also potentially go wrong, but of course short boost, which can still be a very big factor for whoever is going to be winning this race. So both runners will be high-fiving right here. Sat leaving Dyren, Ed entering it. Good wide beam bots from Sat.
Good movement by Ed. Very nice.
Sat heading back to Caterus officially now, where he will be able to once again open up that wide beam cover and engage the green Emmy. I believe Sat will be going for a strat on this Emmy kill known as Professor Stupid. I could be wrong, but I believe he does go for it.
Pretty sure he was practicing it before this race.
Ed getting some unfortunate hitbox.
Oh, that's a nice damage boost.
That is a nice damage boost. That was pretty good.
Alright, so Sat's about to face the green Emmy now to get the Morph Ball. We'll see if he goes for Professor Stupid or not.
Or the Arc Candy Professor Stupid even from yesterday. That was pretty nuts.
That was
too.
very nice. That was a very nice kill by Arc.
So Sat
Okay,
elected
so
to not go for PS, yeah. Wants to have consistency as opposed to the potential time save, which is honestly commendable. So good job on Sat for knowing what not to go for. He also might have been having issues with it in practice. Either way, though, Sat does get through the green Emmy and will be on his way to Varia Suit now that he does have access to the Morph Ball. $19.35 Morph Ball for Sat. Ed now making his way to the green Emmy fight as well. We'll see if he decides to go for Professor Stupid or not. Sat taking the Kraid missiles for
those are very nice
security.
charge shots with missiles. Very clean kill by Ed.
Yeah, that might. I'm not sure if I saw Sat doing that, so that might bring a little time back as well.
Ed going for Professor Stupid.
Ed going for a
Oh, never mind.
iteration of Professor Stupid, one that is a little bit more safe. Yeah, because you have a significantly more room here to do it. So
Very good kill. Nice.
yeah, good kill on Ed.
Out of curiosity, how much faster is that over the safer kill?
I believe Professor Stupid actually loses time in this split, but gains about 2 seconds in the next. So it's about a 1 second save. So about a minute and 40 seconds are separating these two runners right now. But again, it's anyone's game still.
Very
short,
nice.
short boost, Kraid, all of the above still are in have yet to be seen, I should say. So anyone's game still.
That making his way to Varia. Just needs to get out of this this heat room. Well, which will be a heat room soon. Very nice.
Ed also electing to grab the Kraid missiles. So both runners will have 44 missiles for Kraid. So that's gonna it's a little bit of a slower missile plus pack to grab, but it does give you that security on Kraid compared to the grabbing the missile plus tanks before and after gravity.
Hopefully the RNG is with both runners on Kraid, because he can be a jerk.
Yeah, Kraid
Costs you a lot of time.
Even now in my run attempts, Kraid is still a reset point for me. If I'm on a really good pace and it doesn't work out, I do end up resetting. Ed, unfortunately, triggering the item tutorial despite running short boost, so at least he won't have to worry about that moving forward, but he did unfortunately just gain 6 seconds towards his time.
Having a little bit of trouble.
Okay.
All right, chat. Satora's coming up on Kraid. If you want to give your energy, go ahead and give it now for good RNG. Hopefully he gets through it without Kraid being a jerk.
Yeah, hopefully he gets these IWJs pretty quickly, because I know Sat does go for them. Ed, meanwhile, heading up to Varia, about to grab the Varia suit.
Ooh. Had some trouble there with that pseudo block.
Good short charges from Sat for Kraid here. His also will refill his missiles a little bit.
Very clean IWJ.
Very good job from Sat on these jumps. They're very tricky and precise. So, as anyone who goes for them, I'm sure knows. So, good job from Sat. Decent RNG. Sat's not happy with it, but decent RNG with Kraid. So,
You're really hoping he's going to go for the charge up a punch. That way he keeps his mouth open for a time.
yeah,
Instead of going for the backhand.
that fight could have gone slightly better, but it is a relatively good Kraid fight.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed on his way now and re-entering Cataris to fight Kraid as Sat is leaving it to head to Dyren. One of the with him heading to Dyren, one of the big once again one of the big shifts from this short boost route compared to the space pseudo route that the runners other runners for the tournament are doing is that instead of heading right here to go grab the grapple beam, Sat will be heading left to continue on in Dyren to turn the power back on in Dyren to grab the bombs before heading to Berenia to grab the flash shift. He'll grab grapple beam after the yellow Emmy kill.
Ed heading into Kraid now.
Ooh, I like the attempts from
Very
Ed
nice.
here on this kill. Yeah.
Very nice IWJ.
Yeah, very good. So both runners getting the jumps up on Kraid in 4 too. That's you want to get them in as little as 4, but like getting them in 5 or 6 is fine. So kudos to both runners for getting them in 4.
Almost similar RNG there, but a little bit better fight for Ed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. A little bit of a better fight.
That grabbing morph ball bombs now.
27-12 morph ball time, not bad at all for Sat.
That was very clean.
Yeah, I liked that movement a lot. Good slide too. Sometimes that slide can be tricky since you don't have the much space to work with after coming out of Morph Ball. So Ed will also be heading to the left here to head through the Emmy zone in Dairin. Good Emmy RNG for Ed. I think both runners got pretty favorable RNG for the yellow Emmy.
Very good. Sat head into Verania now. This is where we'll grab Flash Shift. There's going to be a slight deviation, like Fortify said earlier, in the route for Verania, because normally if you use the grapple, you can grapple some blocks and everything, but they're going to have to go down below in the water. But with a lot of cool movement there, too.
Yeah, like Justin just said, because normally you do have the space, the grapple beam to grapple out a block, but again, because you don't have the grapple beam, you do have to go the slower way. But despite being the slower way, it is still with the tricks that you're doing in Berenia itself and the rest of the run, it is ultimately faster, despite not having the grapple beam.
Sat's going to be showing off some nice movement here, especially with the enemies to push him up further, so he doesn't have to grab platforms right there. Very clean.
So at about a little over 2 minutes behind at this point, but again, that amount of time can easily be lost on short boost for Sat. So despite the discrepancies in time between these two runners right now, very
good Coyote jump.
Ed is very good Coyote. Ed is still clearly in the race.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Don't worry. Sat now heading to the backdoor flash. He is normally fairly consistent with it, but will be hopefully it's not any different in a race setting.
A little bit of trouble there. This is hard trick.
Did I just jinx him?
Okay, nice, you got it.
Third try backdoor flash for Sat. Good job. Very difficult trick. All rhythm based, but very difficult trick nonetheless. So good job on Sat. I'm glad that I didn't jinx him.
You did this. Sat possibly going to go for the pause pseudos here.
I think he does go for them.
Yes, he's going for them.
Yeah.
First tries, he has to get them first try, and it'll save about 6 seconds, if I'm not mistaken.
About that. Oh, very well job. Oh, never mind.
Jump the gun.
Okay, so he got it fourth try on the left one. The right one was done pretty quickly, though.
The left one is very, very weird. It's like sometimes it works in like the 7 o'clock position, and then sometimes it just doesn't.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
true.
I feel like the game just chooses when to give it to you. Unfortunately.
That's why I tend to not go for them as well. On top of just being pretty bad with the whole pause buffers in general, I have managed to get it once, but at the same time, you are kind of relying on the game. On top of your own pause buffer strats, you are kind of relying on the game, just kind of hoping that it gives it to you. So I still elect to go down, personally.
Nothing wrong with that either. Do not blame you.
Good Coyote from Ed, head into the backdoor flash. Meanwhile, Sat will be heading to kill the yellow Emmy. Maybe Ed thought he had grapple right there?
This Emmy you really don't have to worry about in terms of like positioning, because he always is in the same spot whenever you enter the room the first time.
Ed having a little bit of difficulties with the backdoor flash. Hopefully it doesn't end up costing him too much time. There we go. So Ed will have Flash Shift acquired as Sat is going for his yellow Emmy kill. good melee. I've not been able to get the timing of that melee setup, so very optimal kill for Sat on this yellow Emmy. Great job.
We'll see if Ed elects to go for the pulse pseudos or just go down below. Okay, Ed's going to take a dive.
Gonna take a dive. I love that.
This is a lot better route if you're not comfortable with doing the pseudos that you just saw satorha, because it is very easy to miss them, and unfortunately you just bleed time at that point.
Exactly, yeah. So once again, this is going to be the next major deviation compared to the space pseudo route. Like I've said a couple of times now, Sat will be now that he has the speed booster, will be heading back to Artaria to grab the grapple beam, as well as the... Oh wow, Sat didn't grab the second energy chain for short boost, but that is going to be the second trick for grapple beam and short boost.
So we didn't explain this. The underwater bomb jump we saw for the first time. It is a glitch in the game that allows Samus to jump underwater after planting a bomb in Morph Ball and allowing it to boost her up. You're able to plant another bomb while going into Morph Ball. It will bounce Samus up in the water. So
Yeah,
that's how Ed was able to make that jump.
It has to do something with the storing Samus's position in the Morph Ball, and it just allows her to get another jump while she are underwater, where she normally wouldn't be able to perform another jump. So, but Sat with some very clean movements heading up to the yellow teleporter will be heading his way to the Emmy right now, pulling further and further ahead over Ed. But again, short boost is yet to come.
So satorha making his way to go get grapple beam now. It's always nice to have flash shift through this area. It makes it
It's
so
very
fast.
nice having flash shift. I'm gonna be honest with you. The more I see this route, the more I want to just switch doing it now instead of after the tournament.
My condolences. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is a very awesome route. It is a very awesome route. But I probably have a lot of headache.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not denying that. Good kill on the yellow Emmy by Ed. You can see Sat very much taking advantage of the flash shift here in these in this movement section right here. Head into the screw attack. Something to note though, Sat does only have 2 energy tanks. He did not elect to grab the 3rd tank in Dairon, so he will have to be a little bit more timed in order to get this trick off.
All right, so here we go.
Not
Okay,
going for
electing not to- yeah.
for the 1 round. Yeah, very smart. Let's see how Sat fares here. Wait.
Oh, just a little bit off.
Stores it a little early. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. No, he's got it.
Oh,
Okay.
Sat was very close to death there.
So because of Sat's just unfortunate events, it does Ed's going to take advantage of this, so he can catch back up.
Ooh, Sat
Oh,
gets it. I
nice.
believe that was 4th try. We'll see if he can get this. And he does. Sat has short
Beautiful.
boost in 4. That was about a minute though. So depending on how fast Ed can grab the short boost, he will be gaining some time over Sat. So very well done from Sat though. Accidentally grabbing the missiles right there. You can see it on his face. That was not intended.
Very nice, getting out of the water. That can be a pain sometimes for that room.
I always forget that the runners here are not going for the water spin jumps right here.
Looked like Sat was trying to set himself up for another short boost. He stopped there in the room for a second.
Ooh, very clean movement from Sat here on the way back to the yellow teleporter. Ed on his way to grab a grapple beam. Probably one of my favorite movement sections in the game on this route is heading back to the yellow teleporter and after short boost. This is very fluid movement, very job well done. This is not easy, and Sat makes it look effortless. So once again, now we'll be heading over to Ed's short boost attempts. If he's able to get this first or second try, he will be saving time over Sat, who did. Again, I believe he got it in 4, but it could have been 5, but it was around that time. So good spin falls from Ed. Ooh, I like the use of the grapple beam there. That was very clean. Both runners electing to do this trick with only 2 E-tanks, though, so we'll see if that is a... It didn't end up being a factor for Sat, thankfully, but we'll see if it's a factor for Ed or not. So now Ed's first attempt.
Did the melee push him farther into the door?
Yeah,
That's what it looked like. Okay.
He went a little bit too far on the melee.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ed dies. Too short boost. This takes you all the way back to the ME room before the... Or after... This one, sorry, I don't know what a good way to describe it, but it takes you back to this ME room, so unfortunate death from Ed. That is a very real possibility, though, with only 2 deaths, with only 2 energy taints. Sat, meanwhile, gets a very good quiet robe keep to this Chozo soldier, and with the screw attack, he's able to make very quick work of it, so...
Oh, Ed dying again.
Oh no.
Man.
This is just the... Unfortunately, this is just how volatile this trick is for short boost.
Very nice speed keep by satorha there to the elevator.
Yeah, going to the left there instead of the right. A little bit faster, just slightly more tricky. Oh, and you see it on Sat's face, because remember, I believe he does have the restream up on his phone, so you can see on his face with the unfortunate errors for Ednolium here. I feel for him. This is a very rough trade. This is one of the biggest reasons that I'm personally not doing it yet. So it's a very tough trick. Sat with a
just
very
a
nice
frame
speed
off
keep.
for Ed.
Yeah. Sorry, I actually was looking at Sat's keep right there. Was Ed actually a frame off?
He
That's
was
so
a frame
sad.
off. Very nice movement by satorha.
Doesn't get the hole in one, but still really good movement on the way to Berenia too. Ed? Oh, stores it too early again. This is hard. This is a very hard trick, is what I mean by that. So unfortunate. This is not, because this is one of those tricks where you practice it and it goes well, but then this happens, like, again, where he stores it too early, and it's very quick to just start spiraling. Oh, again, stored it too soon.
You can tell satorha is just feeling for him.
Yeah, Sat is definitely feeling for Ed right now. This has happened to every runner running short boost at some point. The fact that it's happening to him now, though, is very unfortunate. Sat going to be heading on to this speed keep for Berenia too. Doesn't get the full keep.
Fortunately, Ed takes another death. Like, this trick is very hard, chat. as anyone
Yeah,
who runs this game. It is very, very difficult.
Poor Ed. This is unfortunate. The thing with this trick, though, too, with this route, is he can't just, now that he has grapple, go all the way back and hope for the best. Like this is one of those tricks where now that he's done it, he has to commit to it. So unfortunately, he is just kind of stuck here until he does get short boost. So that is
satorha
one
had
of the...
a very he accidentally got hit on the grapple climb and had to start over. Thankfully, he was able to recover, but he did get hit and knocked all the way back down.
Yeah, Exception says in the chat, I could never have the guts to skip the third tank for this reason. Agreed, my friend. If I were running short boost, I would be grabbing the third tank for this exact reason. This is a very difficult trick to go for without that third tank. Oh, and Ed, unfortunately, the door closes on him, and with that little health, it's practically guaranteed a death.
Ed, you're a king. You got this. Let's show him some love, chat. Can we get some love in the chat for Ed? Give him some encouragement to keep going.
I have full confidence in that he'll be able to get it.
He's gonna get it.
It's just so sad to see this happen to runners that we know can get this trick and have gotten it before, but it's just sad to see. Yeah, it can never be underestimated having to do one of the most frame-perfect tricks in the game while continuously taking damage. I believe this trick is triple frame perfect.
Your nerves are already rocking too because you're looking at your health when trying to pull this trick off.
Exactly.
Like, oh, do I have enough? And then you're kind of forgetting your muscle memory in some sense. So props to anyone who does this route. Like, it's crazy.
Sat, meanwhile, with the super missiles, will be making his way to Elune to activate the X and grab the plasma beam. Sat because of he gets it, just doesn't hit the store. Oh, that's so sad for Ed. I'm sure he'll get it very soon though. This is one of those when you're watching short boost runners do their attempts, that kind of a thing is like, let's see. Oh, I'm so convinced that he's about to get this.
Without a doubt. He's gonna get it.
Yeah.
So satorha making his way to plasma beam here. Just a bunch of mazes he has to go through really fast. I'm personally just not a fan of Ellen.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick detour in order to grab the plasma beam and obviously activate the X for the story purposes, but it is a very difficult area to maneuver in the run efficiently.
A very clean movement by satorha, making it look easy. And with that, we'll come up on our very first Chozo Warrior boss here soon. Unfortunately, Ed taking another death.
Yeah, this is just unfortunate. I feel so bad for Ed right here. Sat accidentally breaking the blocks there with the screw attack, so he doesn't get the speed keep, but is able to get through here with flash shifts, no problem. Yeah, this route is very brutal on any runner. Sat in the Elune Chozo soldier fight now. Great job. Job well done getting through the soldier. He'll be making his way back to Gavarin now to head to the blue ice Emmy. Oh, Ed almost getting another attempt, but unfortunately just got in a little bit too far off. Isn't even able to try it in that attempt because he falls off the ledge and has to reopen the door. Door's a little bit too soon again.
Late.
Yeah, this is the single most volatile trick in the game after Atom Skip, so this is just insane.
This is the final gauntlet of the short boost route.
Essentially, yeah.
Thankfully, he didn't fall off the edge because of flash shift not doing its thing and pushing you down.
Yeah, because that would have been another death for sure. Come on, Ed.
All right, so Satora is going to do some speed booster tricks here and make his way to the ice semi. Hopefully, the ice semi gives him a good spawn because this was the biggest troll. Okay, good spawn on ice semi
from the blue Emmy. Yeah, very good job. Very good speed keep from Sat. Ed. Oh, another very early store. Not very early, but just a little bit too early store on this Spark.
Ooh.
Wow,
very
great job
nice.
from
That
Sat.
I've never seen that. That is amazing.
Oh my goodness. That was an exceptional job well done from Sat to not fall back down there. Wow.
I've never seen that. That is amazing.
Oh my goodness! And Ed got the short boost because
very nice.
we missed it because we were so enthralled with what Sat just did. But Ed finally gets short boost. Congratulations, Ed.
Let's give it up for Ed, chat.
Yeah, chat
Show
is going nuts. Yeah, great job, Ed, for finally getting short boost.
Show that king some love.
He'll now finally be heading back to the yellow teleporter to go back to Dyron to hit the go back to Ferenia for the Quiet Robe robot fight. Just as Sat manages to take out the Ice Emmy right here.
Gonna take some health here. Do not blame him.
I'm so sorry, Ed, that we missed that off because of what Sat just did, but I'm so happy for you, man. Oh, I'm so sorry that we missed it, though. Sat elated on his face, finally seeing the short boost work out for Ed. A nightmare situation for Ed, but handling the rest of the run very well with his movement.
So Sat is going to be making his way to Gravity Suit now. Very good speed keeps by Ed. Very nice. I know Ed's feeling a huge relief right now.
Oh, absolutely. An enormous relief. And finally having that trick behind him. Ed says in the chat, I am not watching stream, but I am apologizing for that shameful display of short boosting. This is the last thing I will say here. You are completely fine, friend. Congratulations on getting the trick. Sat now finally heading to the gravity suit, manages to get through the tunnel relatively quickly. It'll be interesting to see if he chooses to go for one of these last two remaining Missile Plus taints. He didn't grab the first one, but will he grab the second one? The second one basically guarantees a powerful Raven Beat fight. You're not running out of missiles, but I know that Sat normally elects to skip it in his attempts for PBs. Keep in mind though that Sat doesn't have space jump, so he will be having to do a kind of a difficult trick here in order to get up here, where he does have to rely on a shine spark. So this ended up losing me and all bosses run the other day.
So he is grabbing the 10 missiles.
Great job from Sat. And yeah, he
Very
did grab the 10 missiles, as Justin said. Ed,
Hopefully
meanwhile,
he's
finally
able to
killing
have
the...
a good... Go ahead.
No, yeah, you're fine. Hopefully he does have a good fight here. It looks like
Very
he
nice
is.
speed keep. Yeah, these Chozo Robos can get away from you.
Yeah, these first set of twins are very easy to start spiraling, so good job on Sat. Ed finally going on his way back to Dyron after visiting Quiet Robe.
The satorha is making his way back to Gavern to head to Cross Bombs. There's a lot of people like to call it devil bombs because they, for some reason, will not activate sometimes, and they'll just keep you in that room forever.
The devil bombs, understandable.
That is a very interesting speed keep there, what Ed just did. I've never seen that. That was really cool.
Good Golzuna fight from Sat. Very good job.
Very clean. So Ed making his way back to Barania now to head back up to so he can make his way to Gavern. So Sat's just saying, you know what, I ain't gonna rely on cross bombs. Who needs those?
And meanwhile, in Barenia 2, doesn't get the speed keep just like Sat, but it is a fairly difficult one to grab. Ooh, doesn't get the wall jump or wall bounce off of it.
Accidentally bonks. I think he's gonna run out of the
I think he
store
gets
here.
it.
Nope, he gets it. Nice.
Sat does get both spark shots on his way back to Ferenia to collect the Seeker missiles. I'm sorry, the storm. I call them Seeker missiles, but the storm missiles along with the wave beam.
Very great grapple climb by
very
Ed.
good slide shift for Sat. That was nice. Ed now finally heading to Gavarin. Sure if Sat was able to open the door to space jump. I think he did, but I'm not sure if he was able to get the door open for it.
Nice. Okay, so he did get past that, thankfully.
Yeah, gets the speed keep through the wave ME section right here, so that's good. Ed, meanwhile, making his way to the super missiles finally. Trying to go as fast as he can here. A lot of nice movement from Ed.
Very clean movement by Satora there. I keep forgetting they don't have space jump.
Yeah, so it's really difficult for them to get up there unless they do that. So yeah, well done from Sat as well.
Going forward. Oh, nice. Oh, no.
Oh, doesn't get the
Oh, he
screw
does
attack
not
into
get
him,
the
so this
Shine
is going to be a
Spark
little bit of a
into him.
slower SQ fight for Sat. Does
He
get
did
the
get
double.
the double hit. Very nice. Good recovery at the end. Now Ed heading to Ellen to get Plasma Beam.
Ed finally hit an Illusion. We'll see how he deals with the movement here. We'll see if he goes for the spark up to the first Chozo
Satora
soldier.
missed the Shine Spark into the Robo.
Oh, and Sat's face says it all, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. But good recovery, though.
Sat's face! Oh, I'm sorry, Sat. Your disbelief is shared by us all. Yeah, he didn't get the door like I thought. He will be making his way to the space jump now, though.
I believe if that door will close behind you if you're not fast enough, correct?
Yes, the door will close, which is why if you don't do that speed booster method, you have to be ready with your flash shifts. But if you do the speed booster, because when you do it without the speed booster, you already have used one of your flash shifts, so you need to be ready with the other two. But with the speed booster method that Sat just showed, you do have all three to make it, so it's a lot more consistent with it. Sat almost sliding into the item tutorial right there, so good on him for not doing it. For those not familiar, there is a missile underneath that room there, so that would have triggered the hidden item tutorial. So,
And Ed taking out the first Chozo warrior with ease.
yeah, Ed will now finally be heading out of Illusion back to deal with the Ice Emmy now.
Very nice Insta Spark.
I don't believe Sat goes for Deep Blue. He does normally have enough. He's fairly consistent with getting these shots off on it, so yeah, kind of a you thought moment from Sat right there, but
Just trolling everybody.
just a bit, yeah. But again, once again, he is fairly consistent with these shots. You can only miss 4 of them, so
That's sketchy.
he did miss a couple, yeah. He might have to jump over it.
Yep, that
Yeah,
was
he should have jumped over.
Unfortunately, missed.
Ooh, does get a counter though, but will he have enough time to fully? No, he doesn't. He does have to go through here. Once again, Sat's face showing it all. Sat just continuously having to move back. Does finally knock the face shield off, but after
so
losing
Wave Emmy is dead.
about 35 seconds there. Meanwhile, Ed finally heading to the Blue Emmy, having a little bit of issues with his water bomb jumps, but does manage to get up all right. The utter despair on Sat's face. It's very unfortunate that happened to him. Hopefully he can find the
He's holding it in not to stream, so no one sees it.
You know, I don't blame him. Yeah, what said in the chat? My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Sat probably.
Oh, slow kill on the ice semi, unfortunately. I forget what causes them to take the bottom route.
Ooh, Ed can't
Off
see.
camera.
Ed can't see.
Very nice.
Well job. Very job well done
nice.
from Ed. Great job. That kill when you can't see this Emmy is very stressful, so good job to him. Sat making his way to the power bombs right now, the power bomb and the red Chozo soldier.
Ed just having his TV off the entire run. As Inception said, playing blindfolded.
Sat taking a death to the Chozo soldier. Very interesting. Just another unfortunate side effect of only having the 2 energy tanks as well. You think you might be able to tank these shots a little bit more, but these late game Chozo fights do a ton of damage. So this is the first of 3 endgame bosses in a row. This soldier, the Golden Elite Chozo soldier, and Raven Beach himself. So Ed now finally in Berenia, gonna go through this puzzle section in order to grab the gravity suit. We'll see if he picks up one of these 2 missiles as well for the Raven Beach fight. That is the primary reason that runners will grab up to 50 missiles, is for Raven Beach.
Ed making his way to gravity suit.
That lets out a power bomb on his way. Let's see if hopefully he doesn't get power bomb scammed here.
Gets past the
very
speed booster
very
tutorial room easily.
Thankfully, he didn't get power bomb scammed. Which is, you need 2 power bombs after you let out those first 2 in order to get through here. Well, technically you only need 1. Ideally, you'd like 2. And he gets the full speed keep there. Great job
Very
from
clean
Sat.
movement.
Ed finally hit into gravity suit. Great job from him. Gauntlet number 2 boss for Sat, the Golden Chozo. This soldier will do an insane amount of health to you with his spit in his phase 2 if you are not ready for it. Specifically on like hard mode, for instance, that spit attack will take like 6 E-taints from you easy. So
Good RNG towards the end there. At least he wasn't like jumping around.
yeah, exactly. Oh no, Ed fallen all the way back down, and again, these runners don't have space jump yet, so Ed has to do a complete reset with the speed boost here up with the spark up. So finally gets up, and then
Very
good.
nice.
So Ed gets up to the Berenia twins. Fantastic job.
Hopefully the twins here give him good RNG too, and they don't get away from him.
Great manipulation so far from Ed.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh, why did it go
still,
underneath?
Still really good.
Oh, those soldiers are a nightmare. That finally making his way up to Raven Beach. We'll see if he can have a good showing for Raven Beach.
Good RNG on Ravenbeak first phase. Oh, he missed the missile.
Yeah, Sat clearly doesn't agree with that. I feel that. Hitting the storm missile skip for gold skip.
I didn't know
Great
you could
job
hit
from
storm
Sat.
missiles twice on him.
Yeah, you do have a little bit of leniency. It's just as long as you hit at least one round of them, you are able to get the gold skip. So you'll see what Sat's doing right here is he's manipulating Ravenbeak to the left. Ravenbeak has only a few attack patterns in his second phase, but he only does 2 of them. If you Ravenbeak, I believe it's 2 of them. If Ravenbeak is led to the left here.
To manipulate, just to touch on Fortify, you want to stay all the way to the left. Like, you do not want to be anywhere. You want to touch the wall. Like, anywhere off the wall, and Ravenbeak will stomp you. And that's what you're trying to avoid during that.
Ed on his Golzuna attempt doesn't get the store. But gets this one no problem.
Very good RNG so far on the third phase for satorha. Goes for the melee too, very nice.
Yeah, great phase 3 fight
very,
from Sat.
very great
Very
phase 3.
fast. Almost a acquireless fight is what I've been calling it recently. Yeah, very, very great job from Sat in that Ravenbeak fight. Now he'll be making his way through this Ravenbeak X fight, and then making his way through the escape sequence back to the ship. Time will be coming up for him momentarily.
Ed didn't hit the door.
Yeah, unfortunately,
With the
he has to
beam
go
and
back.
unfortunately missed the. Oh, there we go. Nice.
We'll see if Sat goes for the arc spark here in the escape sequence. And he doesn't. He elects to just keep it consistent, keep it safe. Good speed keep through the lower half of the final room. And he gets it. And with a time of 1:11:07, Sat is the winner of this race. So great job from Sat. We'll head over to Ed's sound perspective now, who is now finally making it to Ferenia to deal with, to head to the storm missiles for SU, as well as the wave beam Emmy.
Very clean movement by Ed here.
Yeah, great job.
Oh, very nice. Unfortunately gets caught by the enemy, though, for accidentally dropping the speed booster. Or actually, I think he flash shifted late, if I'm not mistaken.
Good movement from Ed here on the way to SQ. Alright, let's see his SQ fight now.
Oh,
Ooh,
very
gets
nice.
Oh, misses the last spark, or screw attack, I should say.
Still a very great fight overall.
Yeah, good kill. So I believe that Sat got a 58-minute storm missile. So that's about I think if I'm doing the math right, about a 15-minute difference. So, but again, that was just the whole short boost for Ed. So great job from him so far in this run, short boost aside. He's put on a really great run. Good use of the grapple beam there. I like that.
Very great recovery.
Yeah, Ed's moving really... oh, that's unfortunate that the slime gets him there. But other than that, I'm liking Ed's movement a lot in these late game sections. Good
so
flash
Ed does
shifts, too.
get the Shine Spark onto the Robo. Fortunately, Satora did miss it. Oh, no. All right, good.
Ed is a little low here.
Okay, he's good now.
And it's good to draw them to this left side, because with short boost right here, you want to go back up to the wave beam, or not the wave beam, the space jump door, so as opposed to just going over to the left side, or the right side to keep going. Does get the store, so both runners will be doing the speed booster method, and he gets it. Great job. Ed currently schmoving on his way to the wave beam Emmy. Great movement so far. Remember, he did accidentally trigger the item tutorial earlier on, so he is able to just slide through that that potential trigger skip, or trigger for the item tutorial. Shouldn't call it a skip. And again, he does have space jump, so this is relatively easy to get up and also kill this Emmy. Alright, so we'll see if he also ends up going for the deep blue kill, or if he decides to go for the setup underneath. Or even just the standard quick kill that Sat was trying to go earlier. Alright, so no deep blue. Let's see what he decides to do.
Okay, he's going for the quick kill.
And again, he can only miss 4 shots for this method, so...
he's going to have to go for the backup.
I think you're right here. Ooh, very close jump. A very ballsy jump from Ed.
Right.
Oh, no!
No!
No! Oh, that's so sad. You hate to see it. That was unfortunate. Feel for Ed right there. A lot has gone wrong for him in this run, but despite
it really has.
but despite it all, he is handling it and moving forward very well. Does elect to go for the slower setup on the bottom here. And Ed does get the wave beam kill.
Got 2 awesome runners tonight, but unfortunately bad luck just decided to rear its ugly head.
Yeah, and very much so. Yeah, big props again to Ed for having a lot of mental strength after those short boost attempts. I'm not sure who would be able to continue after those unfortunate attempts. So big shout outs to Ed.
We're showing some love, chat. For the hearts out.
Yeah, because he has done a very, aside from short boost and the death to this wave ME right here, Ed has been playing very well tonight.
But Sachin says he blames the thumb injury.
I wasn't aware if Ed had any.
Yeah,
kind of
I didn't
injury,
know that.
But
If that's the case, huge props for him continuing that.
yeah, absolutely, especially after the unfortunate short boost attempts. Ed finally heading back up to Hanubia now, where he will enter the final boss gauntlet of the game. Once again, the red Chozo soldier after the power bombs, the golden elite Chozo soldier, and Ravenbeak himself. So we'll see how he fares with the first couple bosses here. Does get the storm missile charged.
Just a 3 lock, very nice.
Alright, does manage
Very
to
clean.
knock the Emmy into phase 2, or the soldier, I mean, into phase 2. Wow, very
clean
good fight
kill.
from Ed. I really wish you could skip these Emmy cutscenes, though. The fact that you can't,
Yeah.
they're deceptively long, too. You know, like, you look at your timer and you're like, oh, wow, this split might still gold. And then, just kidding, these cutscenes can't be skipped.
I mean, you can still gold by splitting early, eh?
Fair enough, fair enough. Ed will finally be making his way up to the upper areas of Hanubia now.
Hopefully he doesn't get power bomb trolled. That is one of the worst rooms to like when you're on
Oh,
a
I
good
know.
time and then you get power bomb trolled.
Yeah, it's
It's just
very
the worst.
unfortunate. He does get them, though.
Does nice, very nice. Does not get trolled. The game was nice tonight. Thank you for that section. At least it was nice.
For that section, exactly. On his way to the Golden Soldier now. Does get the full speed keep.
Very nice.
Is electing to go the Storm Missile route for this kill. Great job from Ed. Into phase 2 now. Hopefully he doesn't get hit here, because this soldier hits, other than Ravenbeak, harder than anything in the game.
Very good kill.
Yeah, great job from Ed. Finally heading up to Itarash now for the Ravenbeak fight.
And this is where Ravenbeak actually starts to hear boss music.
Exactly. The true final boss is on her way.
Yeah.
Alright, does get the power bomb. And will now be entering the Ravenbeak fight. We'll see if he goes for the 9+1 gold skip method, or if he decides to go for the Storm Missile gold.
Okay, he's
And
going
he's
for
looking like he is going for the Storm Missile
yeah.
skip.
very good RNG on Ravenbeak for the
Yeah,
first phase
very
too.
good.
That's what you want to see. Gets the 2 off. Very nice. I learned something new tonight. It's awesome.
Yeah, good to see that you do have a little bit of extra time for that.
So for the second phase, you want to lock him by getting as close to the wall as possible with Samus. Samus touching the wall. That way he avoids the stomp. But thankfully he hasn't done that. Gives him 2 beam bursts in a row, which is really good RNG.
That on the Let's Go Ed on his cam.
That was a phenomenal phase 2. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a very quick one.
Really good RNG already on phase 3.
Let's go, chat. In all caps, let's go, Ed.
Gets the power bomb off good. He's a little low on health, so.
Very good phase 3.
Very good.
Is it a true? Very good fight. Very good fight from Ed for phase 3 Raven Beach. So now all he has to do now is have a clean RBX kill and then a clean escape, and then that will be finalized and we'll be able to get the runners in for a post-game interview. Oh no, Ed's gonna. I'm not sure he has enough time for the damage check on.
I think no, he charged. He charged quickly, shot off a shot. That way, it was already there.
Got it. Okay. Okay. For a split second, it looked like it didn't fully go.
Maybe we'll see an arc spark from Ed.
Yeah, possibly. It'd be good to see. Good movement thus far.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's hard to get that, the jump into that tunnel like Ed just did.
Doesn't go for arc spark.
Unfortunate, but yeah, it is a fairly difficult spark to grab all the way. Alright, time will finally be coming up on for Ed. Great job from him
through
the escape sequence. Ooh, doing the tried and true, what we used to do back in the day. I love that.
Very nice.
And with a final race time of 1:25.52. Yes, very great job from Ed. Great. GG's again to both runners. We'll try to get a commentary done for the runners here. Or post-game interview, I should say. Alright, we'll give it just a minute here. Let me see here. Hello, Sat.
What's up, Ed?
Yeah. I don't really care about anything else to say. I just want to start by giving a heavy congrats to Ed.
Absolutely.
You know, everything that happened.
An enormous congratulations.
The amount of strength it takes to sit in front of what happened for that long and then continue on. There's a massive show of respect here. I just want to give a warm hand to Ed for that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I could, I'd give you like 10 hugs, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That was, you know, I literally cannot wait to never run this route ever again. Are you gonna be heading over back to Glitchless once you are done with this tournament? I gotta practice for GDQ when I'm done with this
tournament. That's right.
So, yes.
Well, once again, like Sat said, I just want to reiterate that massive congratulations to you. Again, Sat said it very well. The mental fortitude that it does take after all of that is outstanding, and GG's to you.
I appreciate it. I just kind of came at it from the viewpoint of like, okay, short boost is over now. I still want to get golds, you know, like I still want these splits to be more accurate to what my sum of best could be. Like I had a bunch of gold splits this run and I lowered my sum of best by like another 40 seconds or so.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Nice.
So like
great job.
My sum of best is 111.47. So like I have a 111 in me. And what did you finish with? 111.07?
I did.
I have a 111 in me. I just got to get fifth try short boost, you know? But ain't nobody want to sit around for me to reset 40 minutes a million times over and over, least of all me.
Understandable. I completely understand.
You did an amazing job, Ed. Like, both of you did an amazing job.
Thanks.
You're
You
both kings
were-
and seriously put on a great show for everybody. And Ed, massive respect for you, dude.
Yeah, big.
I love you to
big,
death, man. Seriously, you did an amazing job.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
like,
a-
there's no way I'm going to DNF right now. No
Yeah,
way.
very, very great race to not only to commentate, but very much so to spectate. So congratulations to both runners once again.
I got to ask, because I wasn't watching the restream or anything like that, how far behind was I at
So at SQ, you were literally like on the dot 15 minutes behind.
Damn, that's tight. but I mean before short boost, like was it even
Before
was it even
short
close?
boost,
I was like, I had to. Have
You
been
were
at least
very
a minute
close.
or
Two
You were
minutes?
you were
2 minutes,
about
wasn't it?
about 2 minutes. Yeah, about 2 minutes
That's-
behind at short boost. So you
I'll
and
take
Sat
that.
ended up getting, I think it was a fourth or a fifth try short boost.
I got
So
fourth.
you fourth try
Fourth,
short boost. That's
nice.
what I thought. So yeah,
Well-
you depending on your short boost attempts, you very well could have made up a lot of time.
You know what really crushes me about it though is like, I was practicing before the stream, right? Because of course I was, and I got like third or fourth try short boost, and then I failed a bunch of attempts, and then I got it twice in a row. So I was like, all right, I'm feeling comfortable. I should be okay.
Oh no.
10 minutes later.
The false
Like,
confidence. I feel that.
You know, it's
If
just-
that has not happened to all of us at some point, you know.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it is what it is.
Sadly, yeah, that just happens. Like, you're doing great off stream or doing great before something, and all of a sudden, oh my god, you
It's
know?
like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Once again, though, especially because once again you are or were primarily a glitchless runner, so to come into this no major
Oh,
glitches
yeah.
tournament and not only just to
Absolutely.
be settled with space jump, but to go the whole 9 yards, learn and run short boost is commendable in and out of itself. So once again, great job from on your part.
You're better than
Absolutely.
balls. Thanks.
I
though.
have so
Thank
much
you.
respect for somebody who wants to try out the competition side of things, learns an entirely new route, and then sticks to the fact that the new route here has some difficulty. I'll leave it there. But stares it down in the face and does it anyway. And every time it would knock him back down, he picked himself back up. It's legends
Hell yeah.
aren't made by how many like they're made by how many times they get back up and
Exactly.
keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, buddy.
dude, like, listen, I might have won the race, but you won hearts, dude. For
Yeah.
real. My respect
Personal
for you is like
victory.
tripled, dude. I'm so
Yeah.
serious.
I
And
appreciate that.
not to speak again over Sat or anything, but just from me specifically, yeah, a lot of respect earned tonight, Ed.
I
You
appreciate that.
crushed
Absolutely.
it. You really did crush it.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
All right, Justin, is there anything that you want to add, or Sat, Ed, are you guys wanting to say anything about your future prospects in the bracket?
I'll let you go first, then.
My question is, who am I up against in losers? Because like,
We can check that real quick.
I can possibly, yeah. Let me pull up the Mawkin bracket really quickly. If my internet wants to
whoever
load.
it is, I'm gonna have a hell of a time against them.
Loser of 9. So you would be facing the winner of Scion versus Keku.
The winner of Scion versus Keku. Oh, jeez, Louise. All right, cool. So either way, I'm up against some good runners. So
Yeah,
like,
very good runners.
I'm gonna have a
It,
time either way. But thank you, Sat, for the race. I know you've been itching to get competing, getting this
Quite
bracket
literally itching.
moving. I know. I've been seeing what he's been saying, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get this shit going. And I'm happy to have done it. I'm happy to have had my run side by side with one of the best on the planet. You know, that's a huge honor for me. And to be within 2 minutes up until short boost, I'll fucking take it, man. Like,
I respect that, my man.
Let's be honest here.
What about you, Sat?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Justin.
Let's be honest. You're both goats. All right. After tonight, you're both goats.
Appreciate you.
What about you, Sat, with your round 3 match against Carter?
I'm against Carter Freak. So the best thing about this one, and like this is why I really wanted to join tournament. There's a story to nearly every match that's played, especially if you know what the story is. That's what makes it special. So for me here, there are 2 runners that got me into Dread. The first one was one of Oates' NMG PBs, and the second one was Carter's like 100,000 view world record. So I used those videos and Hard Pelican's Google Doc guide based off of B-Dog's run on how to do NMG, and I stuck with those all the way until somewhere in June when I hit one of my first records. So for me to be going up against Carter in round 3, I really don't have much words. That match is going to be spectacular, and I know I'm going in there with a huge chip on my shoulder.
Yeah, kind of a teacher versus student thing.
Absolutely. And
That's awesome.
I'm not going to make any comments on who's better. All I am going to say is I'm showing up there to do my best and to prove that you can learn from watching people all the way, and who knows, sometimes, you know, Lady Luck lets you play against them so you can just display everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love Carter to death. His streams are phenomenal. He's a phenomenal person. Or dog.
Dog.
Oh, man. So yeah, I'm super excited for that one. See, what I'm not excited about is if I win that match, I have to go against either Oopla or Destructor, and then if I win that match, it's either Arcandy or B-Dog. So, like,
Good luck.
round 5?
LOL, good
Bit of a
luck.
struggle.
That's all I got for you. Good luck.
Like, round
Yeah.
5 is the issue, but
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to look right in front of me. Yeah, Carter, I got your number, Carter. I'm coming up next.
All
My bad
right.
for talking too long. That was a lot to say.
With that being said, Justin, is there anything else that you want to say?
No. Just it was awesome to even be a part of this. That was awesome. Great race, guys.
Yeah, once again, great job on both runners' parts. I think that'll be it for this evening, but we do have more outstanding matches tomorrow from both, I believe, the Thoha and Mawkin bracket. Yes, and I will be actually back tomorrow with some Thoha commentary. So, more Dread tomorrow, everyone. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you again, GG's to satorha and Ednolium. Fantastic job on both of your parts. And we will see everyone next mission. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.
Not all.
See ya.